I'm live. Hi. Oh, I know that it is late and I probably will not get a lot of people joining the stream, which is totally cool. I just felt like rambling and talking because I've had quite the week. Can't talk about that because it has to do with a lot of stuff that is not involving me, and I'm not here to spread chisme. So I already made my stickers. I'm kitting up my homespun hobby custom that I bought for Summer with the Masters. Because if you've been following along, I'm kind of obsessed with Summer with the Masters, and they have got me on an addiction. I fully blame Katie and Jessica for the full-on addiction I have to ordering customs with like uh, mainly Renaissance art. I actually bought a new custom because Dreamer Designs, they opened up customs, and look at this bag. Literally, why do you have 3 drills, bruh? Um, but also, I'm using these containers again. I want to see how well it works for a bigger painting. Hope you guys can hear me okay if you're watching. Uh, and I have some classical music playing. Let me know if it's too loud or if it's not loud enough. I don't know. I just felt like I didn't want to hear, because there's like pipes that like just make a bunch of noise in the corner of my room, and just hearing that irritates me. So I put on classical music that's royalty free. So let's first cut my labels so that I can actually use them. I always print out a little thumbnail, and I actually printed enough thumbnails that I can put them on every container, so I don't lose track. But I did get it. So back on track. Dreamer Design started, like they opened up custom paintings, and I've been wanting to try companies that make customs with resin drills because I'm kind of sick of using acrylic drills. And some companies I love use them, but I'm not about it right now. Maybe that'll change in the future, but right now I'm not about it. Should I be a goblin and just like throw my trash on the floor? Because I have to clean my room. Yeah, I'm just throwing it on the floor. Who cares if I'm a garbage person? I'm thinking if I should keep the number on it. Do you think it's important to keep the number? Yeah, I'll keep the number. And if you guys are watching this on replay, first off, tell me that you're watching this on replay, and then let me know if you want to have me make a video on how I make my stickers. Kitting up is like super relaxing to me, so I don't necessarily always like to film it. I don't mind live streams because it's like there's not pressure to make sure everything looks nice. Okay. First one, even though it has 3 drills. Okay, it's not 3 drills, but it's like maybe 20. That is ridiculous. Why not? If you're rendering a painting and it has like 3 of one color, just go down a color. I don't care if this was mixed with one of the other browns. Come on. I mean, it's kind of more of an ox blood color. But anyways, I keep getting off track. ADHD will do that to you. But Dreamer Designs have opened up their customs, and I was like, ooh, I'm obsessed with customs right now. Well, in general. So I was like, okay, I'm going to order some. I ordered 3 because I have issues, and I'm starting a small business. So now I'm on a strict no-buy until I can make, like, break even on my profit margins. So, by the way, I'm starting a drill company that sells resin drills. Speaking of resin drills, for, people who like to do, this is ridiculous. Seriously. For people who like to do like heaven and earth designs, or they want to replace drills, but like there's not a US supplier like within the US that can ship quickly to sell resin drills. So I was like, you know what? Let me do that. because I've been looking like a mad person and I hate waiting for China. So I placed a large order for resin drills. I did like a lot of testing with different companies on sourcing resin drills to make sure that, like, I got a product that is nice and that would be worth selling to people, because I don't want to like just be like, ooh, I'm the only one with resin drills, so you have to deal with crappy quality ones. I got nice ones. And there's a lot of companies who do wholesale for diamonds or drills that they're fully lying when they say that their drills are resin. They're totally not, and they're just doing it so that they can like scam people out of some money. If you're not sure the difference between acrylic and resin drills, I will hopefully remember to place a link like up in the corner so that you can see the video I made on how to tell the difference between resin and acrylic drills. Now, acrylic drills aren't like the worst thing in the world. It's just you either like them or you don't, and I don't like them. So, dang it, why did I cut off the edges? Because now I'm not going to be able to take the sticker paper off. So that, I'm doing that, and I'm a little nervous because, like, if it doesn't do well, like, that sucks. But I also told myself, like, worst case scenario, you have enough drills to do your products or projects for years to come. So worst case, I can still use the product and it's something I'm going to like use. So, it's not like, I'm stuck with a bunch of stuff that I'll never be able to like do anything with. And I talked to my husband and he was like, I'll help support you. He was just like, do you think you could handle it though? Because you're kind of like scatterbrained. And I was like, I love organizing drills. So honestly, it'd be therapeutic to put together people's orders. And he was like, if you think you can handle it, I trust you. And I was like, thank you. Like, I don't need his permission, but it's nice to know that he's on board with my idea. I'm looking for number 2. Come on, drill number 2. Number 2. So that's happening fairly soon. Hopefully, I'm going to start working on my website. Hopefully in the next couple days. Found 2. But I probably won't like have the shop ready for a few weeks because I have to wait for the shipment to come. And it is on express shipping, but you can't like force things to come in a specific time frame. So I'm putting all my used baggies over here so I don't lose them or drop them everywhere. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just here. Okay. Sorry about that. This is probably a lot more fun to watch because I like seeing drills be poured into their containers. I have become obsessed with the Muni-Made trays. Like, I'm gonna link these in the description when I'm done. Dude, these are the best trays ever. I'll show you in a second. Cute. But yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna have that accomplished. Hopefully it works out, and you know what, it's going to work out regardless. Speaking it into existence, it's going to work out. But anyways, back to my custom with Dreamer designs. I got an old masters that fits under the, what is it called, drills and chills category. It's kind of a spooky painting, and it's going to have a lot of 310, I'll tell you what. So I'm excited to see how that comes out, and I really want to see like how nice the Dreamer Designs customs are, because I mean, if they're good, they're not a bad price at all. especially because, like, I mean, they're really good quality. I like Dreamer Designs. There's, like, isn't my favorite canvas, but, like, every company has one thing that you're gonna be like, oh, well, I wish it didn't have this, but it's like, no company's gonna have everything you want. Favorite companies for drills. I have favorite companies for printing. I have favorite companies. I think I've talked about this in my last live, and like favorite companies for customer service and everything. So, you know, it is what it is with that. Also, look at my broken nail. I'm so sad about it. This had to do with my crazy ass weekend. Hi, Maria. Cool pepper. Cool pepper. Oh no. Oh no. The static. Oh, sweet baby Jeebus. Oh, please don't get too staticky. That's the one downside to resin drills is they do tend to get staticky. But like, I will deal with static any day for the finished look of resin. And I am going to have some like small stock of acrylic drills that I'm gonna like clear out because I had bought from a company and they had lied and said that they were resin when they were not. So that was lame. Gotta shake them to know what's right, you know? Oh, I dropped them. Don't worry, baby. I did not forget you. I will put you away. There we go. All right. Um, but so the custom I got 3 customs. I tried to get so okay. I'm real obsessed with Twilight, and I think I've talked about this before. It's like, you know, my comfort food. I don't care if it's trash. It's my trash. Um, but I'm in this Twilight group called Twilight Shit Posting. By the way, I have a craft group called Crafters Shit Posting, and Queen Bee, I'm kitting up the custom that I just did a video for, the cherub. It's called the artwork is called a young girl defending herself against Eros, because that's Cupid. And so that's what I'm getting at. So I tried getting a custom like of so you know, in the Twilight movie there's the scene where Edward like reveals that he's a vampire and that he's all sparkly. And in the Twilight shit posting group, it's just hilarious. And when he says it to Bella, he says, "This is the skin of a killer," and the acronyms for that is Titso. So I was trying to get a picture of his like disgusted like I'm a vampire face with, you know, tit soak on the bottom with sparkles, because I mean a glittery vampire in a diamond painting, that's a match made to be. But Dreamer Designs is like, there is too much risk of copyright, and that is from Twilight, and we do not want to get you know, like in trouble. And I was like, I get that, but I was kind of sad. I was like, my Twilight diamond painting dreams will not become a reality, at least not anytime soon. But I totally get it. Like, still makes me sad that, oh my god, that's a lot of 310. There's so much more 310, which like, oh, I'm nervous because I feel like there should not be that much 310. And there's still some 310 in the bag from when I spilled it in the video. You see all of that like in the bottom. And this painting has 180. Look at how sparkly that is. I've been working on an acrylic paintings for the last like month and a half. I haven't, because I really like the pictures, but oh my god, I'm so sick of it. So I'm gonna stop ranting about acrylic drills. And yeah, so I got a custom diamond painting that is an old masters for Drills and Chills. I already have a Drills and Chills canvas like that fits the thing from Distracted by Diamonds. It's like a little black kitty in fall with pumpkins. Yes, Queen Bee. I want. Yes, exactly. So, if you missed it, by the way, Queen Bee, I'm starting a new small business where I'm going to be a U.S. supplier of resin diamonds, like to like not like big companies, but to like people who are trying to live their best diamond painting life. Um, kind of like the other like diamond selling companies, but like I'm gonna have resin drills because there are not any resin drill sellers because a lot of companies lie to people, and if you don't know the difference, it's really hard to like make sure you're getting the quality product that they're saying. But I've actually like ordered from every single US supplier of drills, and even ones that say they're resin, and then I like message them, I'm like, hey, just so you know, like these aren't resin, and they're like, hey, no, we know, like our supplier lied to us, and like we don't know what's due, we have all this stock, so we just have to use it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're changing like their website to say like acrylic drills, but I did the due diligence and like took my time and ordered from multiple companies to make sure like that if to make sure that they actually had resin drills. And I'm like disputing with one thing because I had spent too much because I should have just ordered a small thing like I did with the other companies, but it was a good price and I should have known better. But now I'm stuck with $200 of crappy, not crappy, like they're okay quality acrylic drills, but like they're not resin like the listing said. So, girl, you best believe I'm gonna fight them and tell them I'm gonna fight them. Also, I need to do like a second video on the differences between acrylic and resin drills because I realized that there are. Hi, Virginia from Alaska. Yes, I'm gonna have my own website, Queen Bee. I haven't just. It's probably just gonna be maybe tailor-made diamonds to keep it with the theme of my channel, but I don't know. I haven't decided on a name yet. But I'm gonna ask. My sister has a website because she sells things for her. She does acrylic nails. These are my nails from her. They're Snow White. Hello, how you doing? And I'm going to keep these off to the side. I don't want to have more than 4 containers of each color. So I'm going to put this to, I kind of feel like I'm going to put this back in a bag because I don't want, because I have enough labels to do 3 of each color, but that's it. So I'm going to put this actually back in a bag. Thank you, Queen Bee. By the way, Virginia from Alaska, I want to go to Alaska so bad. I'm like debating. So when me and my husband, because we had to, because of coronavirus, we had to get married by the court, but we still want to have a big fat Mexican wedding because I mean that's how our family is, and we like throwing parties. He really loves throwing parties. But what was I saying? I got distracted by myself. But so like technically we're married, but we're not living together, so it doesn't really feel like it yet. I don't even know what I was gonna say with that. But yeah, we're married. But we're gonna have a big wedding. I don't remember why I brought that up, so I'm just gonna move on. Let me see what Queen Bee said. Would love more videos on good drills because I don't feel like I can tell as well as you can, and I don't want to waste my money. Yes. And it's funny, I've like, cause I'm not like a jerk, and I'm like not trying to like bash on companies who get acrylic drills. If that's what you're selling, that's fine. Do you, if that's what works for you and you think the quality is worth it for you to sell, totally cool. But a lot of companies have been getting scammed out of like from suppliers saying that they're resin drills, and a lot of people don't know the difference. So they end up just being like, okay, like this is the quality I'm getting, it's fine. And then little do they know they're not even getting resin drills. And then because I've messaged a few companies in the last 2 weeks who, like, on their site, they like list their diamond paintings like fully resin diamonds, like eco-friendly resin diamonds, which, like, acrylic diamonds are not eco-friendly. Resin is made from tree sap and stuff like that. And acrylic is essentially like it's plastic, which fine, but like if you're paying for resin, you should be getting resin. And like I've reached out to a couple companies who I bought paintings from, and I was like, hey, like, you know, if you're not aware, just so you know, like, these aren't resin drills. And I'm not trying to be a know-it-all and be like, I know better than companies. It's just I did my research into it and made sure I could tell the difference, so I could get, like, you know, what I'm paying for. I don't want to get scammed out of anything either. So I let companies know, and like they've been really, one company got a little mad about it, but like, you know, I'm just trying to be nice. But two companies, they were like, yeah, we've had issues with the supplier. We knew something was off, but we couldn't tell for sure. Like, we didn't know the difference. So I sent them my video and they're like, oh my God, this is so helpful. And then I pointed them in the direction of, you know, wholesale suppliers because they're like upset that they didn't get what they wanted. So, you know, I'm not making it to be like, see, I can get resin drills and you guys suck. It's like, no, I want to help people if I can, but like in the meantime, I want people to have access to resin diamonds if they so choose. Why do I always mix up my drills like a dunce and then I can't find what I'm looking for? I'm from Texas and live in Anchorage. It's so breathtaking here. You were talking. Yes, I still want to come to Alaska. Oh, that's what it was. So when me and my husband like get married by the church and like have our big party and everything, we're probably gonna have a honeymoon, which like not super like pricey or anything. I'm not that type of girl. If you are a spendy girl, that is no problem. I spend my money on crafts and crafts alone. But I really want to go to Alaska to see the Northern Lights because my aunt, when I was younger, she talked about it, and I was just, I don't know, I really want to see them in person. I just feel like, I don't know, it might, like, I know it's weird, but I feel like it'll connect me, like, to, like, a little bit more of my spirituality and stuff, and just feel more connected to, like, the universe, and my husband wants to go to Japan, which I told him I will go with him one time in a plane overseas or like in a plane anywhere. So he's got to pick because I love him enough that I will forego my fear of flights and go on a plane, but that one time. So he chose Japan. We're going to Japan eventually. Probably not for our honeymoon because like I think even by then we still won't have money because we're trying to get a house. So like we can drive to Alaska. We're in California. We can drive to Alaska and it'll take a few days, but like it's doable. But flying and staying a certain amount of time in Japan, that would be expensive. Congrats on your marriage. My fiance and I wanted to ride in a helicopter and get married out in the glacier and read next. Dude, you are brave to go on a helicopter. I mean, I guess it's not like it is brave, but like most people would be like, it's just flying. Oh my God, I am so terrified of flying. I don't even like rides that fly. I was convinced to go on Goofy's flight school in Disneyland, California Adventure, and I thought it was like gonna be like a small baby ride because you can't tell that it's as intense of a ride as it. I was sobbing by the time we got off. Me and my mom were crying, and my sister was laughing hysterically at us because she's like, "It's literally a child's ride," and I'm like, "I don't care. I'm terrified." So yeah, planes. Whew. You know, I love my husband if I'm willing to do that once. Maybe he'll convince me to do it more after the first time. And also, like, his parents eventually want to go visit the Holy Lands in Jerusalem again because they like to do stuff like that. And I would love to do that. I think that would be, I like the whole spiritual side of traveling, but traveling in general, I don't really want to do, if that makes sense. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls? No, I have only been out of California to go to Mexico. So I've been to Mexico. I have not been to another US state. So I've been to Southern California, haven't even been to Northern California, and I've been to Jalisco, Mexico, I think. Well, we went to a few places in Mexico, but like I don't remember the cities. I was a child, and I haven't gone since I was like 13 because the cartel stuff got really bad when, like, once I got to that age, and my mom was like, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that." So we're waiting till things get better, which I mean, it's been years, but it's still not like, safe enough that we feel comfortable. Because we don't go to like fancy hotels in Cancun. We go like camp on the beach. So, because like beach camping, I guess, is illegal in or in the United States, but in Mexico you can do it. Now I'm all nostalgic from when I was a kid. But yeah, I've only been to Mexico and Southern California, but it's not even like all of Mexico. It was like northern Mexico on the west coast by the beaches. You would need to come in winter. When I saw them for the first time, I cried. They were so beautiful. Fairbanks, Chenta Hot Springs would be wonderful honeymoon stay, especially in winter. Okay, what's great is we are going to get married in winter because I am a sweaty girl. I get hot real easy. I get real nasty. I hate that I was born and raised in California because, like, I don't want to live here. I'm very much like a plant yourself where you are type of person. But oh my god, it's so hot here. Even like today it was 103, and it's just like I don't want to exist. Like, I don't want to die, but I don't want to exist right now. You know what I mean? Where are you, 8? Ocho? ¿Dónde está? Okay, it better be in the other bags, or else I am contacting. I'm just going to put it away for now. I'm sure it will come up. But yeah, I'm getting married in probably January. Like, our old wedding date that we had planned but couldn't do because of coronavirus was January of this year. But like, we have a lot of old people in our family and like people who are like immunocompromised. So we were like, yeah, no, we're not risking our family just because we want to do something. And like, I don't want to risk planning something and then the numbers being high and then not being able to, like, having to cancel it and lose a bunch of money. So there's that. I'm scared of heights, but I can fly. I can deal with flights if I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off or go down somewhere. But no, that's a lie. I get bad vertigo. I am afraid of heights. But sometimes I can deal with heights. It just depends. But yeah, oh no, I've never flown either. So like maybe it's not as bad. My mom says it's like riding a school bus. Like that's what it feels like. But no, scaredy cat. I'm not going to sleep, Bev. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown-ass woman. Virginia de Leon. Love your videos and lives. Thank you, Virginia. I like you. Staticky drills. Why are you jumping out? Oh my god, I just dropped some. Oh my god. But yeah, so I like how this live has become places that I have been to, which are not many, and resin drills are superior. All right. So I'm really upset that I cannot find number 8. I'm sure it's in one of the other bags because I think I took it out to like look at the colors. Because if you haven't watched the video on this, like unboxing, the canvas is printed super dark, like super dark. I look like Dorothy in the in the stream. I'm going to bed, but I saw you were live. Came to tell you to go to sleep. You can go to bed, Bev. Have wonderful dreams, but don't tell me what to do. Okay? I love you. Good night. Bev was actually the first person I told that I was thinking of starting like a drill like selling business, because like I really wanted to get into Cooper, like Cooper, what the hell, Heaven and Earth Designs canvases, but I kept, thank you, Virginia, it is cute, but I just didn't want to order them because I couldn't find a good place to buy drills from that would come in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I know I could wait because I have plenty of paintings to tide me over, but like, do you want to wait? No. So, what is this number? 10. 10. It's just 10. Yep. So, yeah, I'm excited for that, but I'm also like, am I dumb? Am I going to waste a bunch of money? Because I could be. Well, okay, I should start working soon. Please pray for me that they want a substitute teacher who is a smurf and like is sarcastic and will probably likely be diamond painting while the students watch a movie. You're gonna be like, can you turn your light off? No. No children. No. I already talked about this, but recently I went to my friend who's a teacher to help her decorate her classroom. And the freaking kids were roasting me for being small. I think they thought I was like in their class, and they were like, why are you in the hallway? And I'm just like, I don't even go here. Because I think from a distance, I do look like very young. I don't know if my face looks old. I'm like so concerned about like my face looking old lately. Like yesterday, my husband was talking to me, and then he like just grabbed my face to like look at me, and he was like holding my chin, and I was like, am I wrinkly? Why are you looking at me so intensely? And he was like, oh my God, can't I look at you? And I'm like, no, you can't. You gotta go. Gotta leave right now. But you know, that's just like, I think I've been over analyzing my face since I turned 25. And the thing is, I don't even think older people look bad. I'm just scared I'm gonna look bad. So I'm like hyper focusing on that. But then I was going through my Facebook photos, like my profile photos, because I was showing a friend what I looked like in high school and everything. And I found a picture like that was on my profile from senior year. And like you could see my face really clearly. I have the same damn wrinkles I had in high school. So like maybe I'm not that wrinkly, but like I'm still scared about it. Also, because I'm really pale, and if you have really pale skin, if you don't take care of it right, oh my God, you gonna look like a raisin. A pale raisin. And then my mom has this beautiful, like, tan skin. My sister, like, she's pale, but she, like, has some color. My dad even has tanned white skin. And me, no. A ghost. My mom used to tell me that I glowed in the dark and that I was probably Michael Jackson's child because of how pale I was. Which, you know, is funny in another way. Now, okay, there, it has, oh no, 11's right here. I'm done. Hee. Ooh, I love me some greens. Is it weird? Like, when I have a painting that I know I like the drills for, I get so excited at the thought that I'm eventually going to kit down and have all of these beautiful diamonds. But I'm also a nerd when it comes to this. Oh, you are young. I'm 33. I'm going to be 34. 3 kids. Oh my God. I want your life. I'm 27. I turned 27 May 1st. So, like, you're not that much older than me. You're not even 8 years older than me. We could have gone to the same college. But I want your life because I want kids. I want the babies. My husband keeps saying it'll happen when it happens, and I'm just like, but like, can I have it now? Can I have babies? Can I have infants? I want to squish baby bellies and squeeze baby toes. And I know it's hard, and I don't care. I want 1,000,000, and I won't take no for an answer. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have issues becoming a mother, like with fertility and such. See, my mom, she looks really young, but she has like darker skin, so I'm like, darker skin, it doesn't get messed up, because she's like, like mid-tone to darker, like Hispanic, like skin tone. I don't know how to explain that. Like, she's like a caramely brown. So sometimes she can be like almost chocolate colored, but sometimes she can be like light caramel. I don't know. I just come in one shade, and it's alabaster. But yeah, I don't know if I'm like, if I have issues having the babies, but we're waiting until we have a house to even like really like get concerned about it. And my husband's like, it's willpower, baby. I'm making sure it don't happen. I'm like, I don't trust you, bud. So, but I've already come to terms. Like, I mean, adoption is not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm scared that I won't. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I want them to feel as loved as possible. And I don't want them to ever question it. But I know that, I don't know. But I have come to terms with the fact that I may. Hey! Hold on. I have to. Oh my God. How do I. Oh my God. If you guys can block this person, I'm trying to make sure that like it's all hidden. Oh my God. You do not use those words. Okay. I got him. Hola, Yene? Yene? My mom's side of my family is Hispanic, and some of my relatives are more white complexion than me. My dad's white. I feel like a lot of deep Hispanic roots have whiter skin color. Yes, they totally do. But my mom has like actual color, and I don't. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, because like when I was younger, and I know it's like I'm lucky. I don't think it's necessarily like better or anything to have lighter skin, but I'm lucky with like privilege and stuff like that. But where I was raised, there's like maybe like 98% Hispanic, or no, there's like 90% Hispanic, and there's like 2% like actual like white people, like where I like went to school and was raised. And I know it's so weird because like people don't hear it, but I got bullied for being pale and white because like, I mean, I was like the minority in my school. So I was always like envious of like people with like tan skin and like, you know, they looked Hispanic. And then my mom was Hispanic, like very much so, like Hispanic looking, not like necessarily like, I don't know how to explain it, but she like, has the vibe. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you, Virginia. Yeah, I don't know how that person found my channel because we don't appreciate hate speech here, bud. But yeah, so I was like bullied for being pale, and I was also bullied for having ugly teeth. I was just bullied for in general. But I think it also had to do with the fact that I was really small. because I'm 4'6" and I stopped growing in 4th grade. So like I was always a tiny girl, and people they're like, I'm gonna pick on the little one, and then it'd be like, pick on somebody your own size, buddy. I actually got in a lot of fist fights as like in elementary school. But yeah, I don't know. People like, and it's funny, like, because like when do you hear that, like, getting bullied for being pale? Oh, that scared me. But yeah, and then I think just like having like a maternal, um, like, well, my mom and my grandma, like I think I only have 2 pale skinned or white like family members on my dad's side that like I even met. So it's weird, like going to family functions. Like I have a hilarious family photo where it's like a sea of brown, and then there's me, and it's just like, oh, a shining star in this group of, not that. And I just think it's funny whenever I look at that picture. And then I have an aunt. She's the same as me. She is actually Honduran, and she is very pale like me, but she's she's related to me by marriage, and everybody's like, oh my god, Jade, there's another one of you. And people would always, like, when my mom and me and her kids went to like malls and stuff, people would think that I was her kid because I was as pale as her, and they would think her kids were my mom's kids because we just look mismatched. But it is true, like I find it funny, like people who have lived in Mexico for like a certain amount of time, lentils, buddy boy. I don't remember what I was saying. These are a stream of consciousness, and my consciousness goes all over the place. Where's 13? Oh, great. But I don't know what I was saying. Oh, but when you like actually go to Mexico, like I feel like people who are born in California, they like don't think of me like as looking Hispanic. And yes, I'm a white Hispanic, but like I still, like, a lot of people don't even like assume it for me. And but like in Mexico, they're like, no, you look Mexican. And they like tell me like, no, you're pale, but you're Mexican. Like you could tell you're Mexican. Like, and there was like people we met on the beach and stuff, and they'd be like, oh no, you guys can tell, you're just the pale ones. And it's because like, there is a lot of color diversity there, but I feel like when you're in like the melting pot that is the United States, like you end up like forgetting that there are different shades to different like ethnic groups. Usually I just say I'm mixed. I'm a pale mixed girl. But it's so funny. Like my mom ran out of printer ink, and that's what she always says. She ran out of printer ink because like I am the palest child she has, and she I say I'm a mutt. Yes, I say I'm a mutt too. Like other people can't call me a mutt, but like mutts can, because you know what it's like. And it's like you get the best of both worlds. It's really weird. Like if you're not mixed, because I follow this page that's called Mixed Kids, and it's seriously like all mixed kids. Doesn't matter if you're like Asian and black, if you're black and Hispanic, if you're white and Hispanic, it doesn't matter. All mixed kids understand other mixed kids. Like if you're like, not like a I am 10%, I'm like saying 50-50 kind of mixes. Because you're like, no, it's like one side of my family's this way, one side's this way. That like you see how different both sides are. And I can always talk to like my other mixed friends like about it, and like I said, doesn't matter the mix, everyone understands it. And it's just, I find that part funny. I've missed working with resin drills. I'm so excited. So My Instagram followers are a bad influence on me. Oh, now I want menudo. I usually make it every New Year since I moved up to Alaska. Now I just okay, but I am like I'm such a bad Mexican. I don't like the tripas. I take the meat out of the menudo. I only eat the corn. And my mom would used to yell at, or no, my grandma used to yell at me, and my mom's like, if she doesn't like it, she doesn't have to eat it. Because my mom is a picky eater too. She won't eat rice at all. She like it grosses her out the thought of it. She cannot eat rice. So I'm exactly. Actually, it's funny because me and my mom, we look a lot alike. Like we have pretty much the same. Oh no, I put it on backwards or upside down. I did this last time. Now where are my tweezers? But me and my mom look a lot alike. But it's like if you just remove the color on me, I look just like her, just with the color removed. Oh yes, it came off easier. Oh my god. Okay, I have not heard anybody else say that except for my family. So my dad, he's white. And like, you know, when you're white, a lot of the time like you're mixed, but it's like at least in America, you don't necessarily like, you know, keep as many traditions because I don't know, it's just how it happened. But my dad calls himself Heinz 57 white man. And just because it's like a mix of all the like 57 white things or whatever. I mean, I don't know how many different. Honestly, I'm not even sure what classifies as white and what's not. Like some things I'm like, race and ethnicity is such an interesting thing. I'll tell you that much. And the thing is, like, I like it because like it's cool to like learn about different things. But then I end up talking about it too much, and I'm like, I hope people don't think I'm like fucking weird. Like I'm just interested in that stuff, okay? I'm not trying to be weird about it. Like my sister's like, you talk about it too much. And I'm just like, I just find it interesting, okay? But I think on my white side, I know my grandma was half German for sure. And I remember because she said that when she was a kid and like the stuff was happening in, you know, World War II, that she lied to everybody and said that she wasn't German because she was like, no, they're gonna think I'm Hitler or like I like Hitler or something because I guess they bullied people for being German like back then. And she was in Illinois when that happened, and she was a kid. And she's like, oh my god, I don't want people to associate me with that. Ooh, I wonder how you pronounce that. Inuit? Nope, not even gonna try. 1/8 Irish and 1/8 Finnish. Yeah, so okay, I really want to get one of those like DNA tests, but my mom was like, absolutely not. I don't want people tracking you. It freaks her out. And okay, like I'm not worried about my dad not being my dad because me, my brother, and my sister all very much so look like my dad. So like there's no doubt in my mind that that man is my father. Um but my mom's just like, no, it freaks me out. I don't like it. I don't like it. What if your uncle commits a crime and then like he gets caught because of that? And I'm like, well, as he should. She's like, no. But so even though I really want to do that, I don't think I ever will because like I respect my mama in Upika. Okay. Do they have like a native language? Because I know like some do and some don't, or some did and then it's no longer like spoken. But I don't know. I just find like race and ethnicity and like culture like really interesting, and I like, you know, looking into it. But then I'm like, I talk about it too much because I hyperfixate on it because my ADHD, and I'm like, I don't want people to think I'm a weirdo who's like putting too much like value or thought into it. And I'm like, I just think it's a cool thing to talk about. Okay. And then my husband, he's like just Mexican. His parents were born in Mexico, born raised in Mexico, and then he was born here. But he's like for sure just Mexican. I mean, I'm sure like no matter what, if you're Mexican, you're mixed because like all of the Spanish invading and everything. You're mixed. If you're Mexican, you're mixed. Unless you're like Native American Mexican, but then like you would say more Native American because you're from the Native Americas. Ooh, I think I've heard about that. I wonder if that's. I was watching a documentary on like uh native tribes in like different places. Um Also, okay. So I don't want to come off as a total weirdo, but if you're here, you probably like me at least a little bit, or at least like would be willing to like listen to my like random garbage. So I believe in spirituality. I consider myself a very religious person, but more so in the like love and respect people. Like I consider myself a Catholic, but I'm also not like. Hi, Tony. I'm happy you're here. Um, but like I I've always been like spiritual, but I consider myself Catholic because that's where I go to church, and that's what I learned from. But I'm not like strictly like if you're not Catholic, you go to hell, or oh, if you like, I definitely do not. My mom is a Sunday school teacher, and she's like, if you're trans, you're not going to hell. If you're gay, you're not going to hell. God did not make you just to go to hell. What the hell? No, that is not how it is. So if you believe in any of that stuff, please don't say it. Don't be hateful. If you're going to be hateful, at least do it privately so that you're not hurting other people. But also, please try and not be a dick. But yeah. So what I was talking about. So like I relate to spirituality in random ways, and like certain things I'm like, no, I want to do traditional like Catholic things, and some things I'm like, oh, I'm interested in looking into that. So I was doing this thing that's called past life regression meditation, like, and I did this last year, and it rocked my world. So okay, like I mean, I don't know like if it's true or if I was just like hallucinating or whatever, but like you don't do anything except for meditate. So I don't know. And I can get more into this if you guys want a story time on like my whole experience and everything like that. My spiritual journey. And I'm not trying to convert anybody. If you're atheist, that's cool. If you want to be that, that's fine. I'm all about don't judge other people and try and accept people and live your life and don't be mean. Um, but so I did this past life regression meditation, and you can do it a few times and you might be able to find more than one past life. And I died once. Yeah, I was a kid. It's okay. I died. I came back to life. I'm alive. It's fine. So, I had an experience with that. So, what made me like believe in the whole past life meditation thing is when I had died in this life, there are things that connected to what happened when I was meditating. Anyway, we can get into that if you guys want to in like a story time or a whip and chat, or I don't know. But like I have to write down like a thing to talk about because when I'm doing stream of consciousness, I will literally never get anything said correctly. I think I'll finish one box before I go out because last time I did this, I ended up being on live for like 2 hours, and I don't know if you guys want me here for that long, but I mean, let me know if you do, and I'll just keep talking because that's the type of person I am. What was I saying? I swear all of my lives are like, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, this. So anyways, in my past life regression, like you kind of like get a sense for who you were and stuff like that. And when I did that past life regression meditation, I saw myself as a Native American man, like a long time ago, like before, like Manifest Destiny and everything like that. And it was a whole trip, and it was like it felt so strong, and I had such strong emotions about it. And then like the main thing that kept coming up in like the because it's like, okay, like think about the things that you were like very concerned with in your life and stuff like that. And when I did it, like just this thing about a volcano erupting kept coming up. And then I was like researching because I was like, what the heck? Because you see your whole life, death and everything, and from your past life when you do it. Like I said, I don't know if it's for sure true. It's just something cool to like investigate for yourself if you're interested in stuff like that. And I don't know, I just thought it was a cool experience. And yeah, we were talking about Native Americans, and then I just got on a rant about that. What has more of an effect on you is the interest you or the environment around you when you were growing up, in your opinion? I feel like what you're around, because like, yes, I am half white, but like I don't really have a lot of like cultural or anything. I don't have feel like a strong connection to like either being German or Nordic or whatever, because it's not something that was very present. Because my dad very much so, he was born and raised in Southern California, so that already has like a very big Latino Hispanic demographic, and then he married a Mexican woman, my mom. So, you know, he was born and raised around Hispanic people. He was born and raised Catholic. So there's a lot of crossover with Catholicism and, you know, Hispanic and Latino culture in a lot of ways. So I feel like I feel more connected to my Hispanic side, because to me, even though my dad's white, he doesn't like just seem like, you know, he seems still like my family on my Hispanic side. Hi, Abel. Abel Singe. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so like I said, I can, if Sherry, if you want to hear the whole thing about that meditation session, I want to do it again, but like I was sobbing at the end of it. I was like bawling my eyes out. It was such a trip. And like I have really high anxiety. I'm on medication right now, so actually my anxiety is doing pretty well. But I want to do it again, because they say like, you know, whatever past life like has the most conflict or most like unresolved feelings for, that's probably the one that'll show up. And I, you know, like I am Catholic, and they say like, oh, reincarnation isn't a thing. I feel like if God feels like you haven't learned your lesson, or you know, you still have things to learn, he's gonna put you back here as many times as he thinks you have to grow. And I also don't believe that, you know, everyone's doomed to hell forever. I don't know. That's getting too deep. Maybe I'm I'm gonna change this title to "Very Deep Whipping Kid Up" or "Kid Up and Chat." Existential. But I don't. What was I saying? But yeah, I just found it really cool. And then, like I said, what made me feel very like much like, oh, I think it's possible that like that legit did happen, was I had a connection to what I saw when I had died when I was a kid. Um, I got hit by a car when I was 2, and like pretty positive I died for like a little bit. And you know, there's a whole story about that, and like why I believe that it actually happened, and also why I am religious. Because honestly, I'm so skeptical about a lot of things, but because of that experience, like to me, there's no doubt in my mind that like there is afterlife and stuff like that. But like, also, I'm not going to tell people what to believe and how to do their lives. You got to do what you got to do for yourself. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I've been drinking too much soda, but it tastes too good. By the way, I have a buy me a soda if you want to, if you want to donate to this shit show of a live. You can do so by doing that. And I also have monthly subscription tiers that you could do. I think there's $1, $3, and $10, I think. Or one-time donations. Honestly, do what you want to do. You don't got to do that. It's just, if you do, that's cool. If not, well, I still love you, so that's cool. Also, I want to ask you guys a question. So, like, if you guys watch my videos regularly, I say that in, like, I mentioned my buy me a coffee in every video, and it's not like I'm not trying to like pander to get money, because like I'll be fine. I will be okay. You know, regardless, my husband supports me, my family supports me. I'm not gonna like go homeless. You know, this isn't my like only source of income. But I more do it like because I say it in every video, because I feel like people ask about it. So if I don't say it, then I don't have to answer that. Or if I do say it, I don't have to keep answering that question in like in comments. But like, let me know. Do you guys find it annoying that I say it in every video? Like, should I stop? Or is it fine? Or should I change it so that it's at the end of the video? Because it's like, I don't care if I get like donations or members or whatever. Because, you know, it's like everyone's own choice. Like, I donate to people because sometimes I just feel in my heart that I should, you know, I just follow my heart, you know. But I don't want to seem like annoying and like I'm only doing YouTube to make money, because like I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, and for a majority of that time I have not gotten monetized. And then also I've only gotten 2 checks from YouTube ever. So I'm totally doing this because I love it, not because I'm like cash grab, cash grab. Like, I was born poor and raised poor. I can survive. It's fine. Ooh, there's 2 bags of this color. I like this color. Yes. Okay, but I can only use up to 3 containers. Okay. That's the rule, Jade. You gotta do it. You gotta follow it. And then if there's extra containers at the end, you can do it. But yeah, I feel like whenever I'm doing live, like anything, that it's just such a mess. And I'm always like, are these even okay? I always like consider deleting them, but I'm like, you know, it's who I am, and y'all see the real me. And if you don't like it, it'll give you a chance to like know that. Because like there's some people like who I don't necessarily agree with their opinions and their thoughts, and I'm just like, you know, instead of leaving mean comments or whatever, I just won't subscribe to you. But like, I'd rather know who someone is and like, or I'd rather people know who I am and not like me for who I am than like me for someone I'm not, if that makes sense. It's fine if you don't like me. You ain't gotta like me. I'll be okay. My husband likes me. My family likes me. That's enough. Also, my friends, which I consider all of my YouTube people who love me and I love them back, my friends. So. You know what? Let's go on to a lighter topic. What happens when you die? No. I am sorry. I'm on one tonight. Can you tell? But yeah, I'm really excited to start my small business. I'm also going to be making cover minders because I just like it. I think I want to like buy because I have like a vintage brooch and pin collection, so a lot of them are broken, so you can't use them. So I think it'd be cool to like reduce, reuse, recycle, and turn them into cover minders. And then also, I've talked about Amberlynn Reed on here before. She is like my favorite reality YouTube star. Like, she just lives her life. Are those seeds of some sort? No, these are actually, so if you're here and you don't understand or you don't know what diamond painting is kind of like paint by numbers with little gemstones, and it's kind of like doing a big puzzle. You can look at any of my other videos on my channel to see you know, what they look like. These are all little beads kind of, or rhinestones that you eventually stick to a canvas one by one, and it's very therapeutic and helps with anxiety. So yeah, I'm sorting. They're called drills or diamonds, but essentially they're just resin rhinestones. And you sort them so that you can find them easily when you are adding them to your canvas. I hope that makes sense. Is that clear? Audrey, is that clear? Also, my first. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and say it every time I'm in a live, but sometimes I know if I'm in like or every time I do a whip and chat or whip and kid up or kid up, whatever, you know, the whatever in chats. So I want to thank Paula Grossman, Anne, and Randy, aka Butters, for donating to my Buy Me Coffee. But actually, mine is buy me a soda because I'm a freak who does not like coffee and I drink soda like a crazy person. So, thank you, three. I will thank you guys again. I'm adding a thank you card at the end of every single video, and then whenever I do a whip and chat or whatever in chat, if it's like pre-recorded, I'm going to add a segment where I thank people because it's tight. Yeah, if you like puzzles and stuff, totally try out diamond painting. It's been a game changer for my anxiety and my ADHD. It's weird because you'd think like, well, I mean, with ADHD, like you, at least for me, I have the inattentive type. You struggle to like concentrate and stuff, and something about like hyper focusing on a diamond painting or organizing or just doing sorting, placing, finding symbols, it's mindless and relaxing, and I hyper focus so much on that when I'm trying to do other tasks, it almost like helps my brain work easier because I've already used up my mind in that way. Buddhist or someone believe that you become your next life what you think in your dying moments. That's kind of cool. I think that is cool. I feel like you become whatever you need in your next life to learn, like whatever you need to become like a full and complete soul. Like, you've heard of people, oh, they have an old soul, oh, they have a young soul, but like I think they're just at different levels of existence and consciousness, and their soul hasn't learned yet. Very nice chatting with you. Looking forward to chatting with another one of your lives. Gotta hit the bed. Working AM. Good night. Good night. I hope you have a great night's sleep and have a beautiful day at work. And thank you so much for stopping by, Virginia. I appreciate you. I think I will go until the live hits an hour and a half because I know I said I'd stop, but like, let's get existential in here. Why not? Let's have fun, buds. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of believe that everything's like interconnected. Like, I don't necessarily think like there's one religion that is correct. I kind of believe that like there's bits and pieces, but the thing is, unless it was God himself came down and was like, hey, this is exactly what I'm saying. Everything's written by a man and it's going to be influenced. It's like a game of telephone. You give a guy a chance to write a Bible, he's going to put some of his own influence in there. So you know what I mean? And I feel like for the most part, God, and I'm speaking for God in any religion in any way. And if you're atheist, just ignore what I'm saying. It's fine. You don't have to care. It's cool. Live your life, boo. But I just feel like he loves everyone he creates, and but you're here for a reason. So he just wants you to become a complete and awesome soul so that he can chill with you forever. Like, Also, let me know if you guys want, like, because this kit didn't come with labels, but I made these labels with Photoshop, a label maker, and packing tape. So if you guys want to see how I make my labels when like it doesn't come with an inventory sheet or a sticker sheet, let me know because I definitely can do that. But I don't want to come off as condescending, like you guys don't know how to actually craft correctly. It's like, it's not like that. It's just like, oh, if it'll help somebody's like time be easier, why not? Why not help people? I'm such a teacher. Like, I'm so excited to become a substitute teacher. I just like, influencing people and trying to make people better, And I think everybody's possible of growth and like wellness and just being a chill person. I think I'm only, okay, so I opened one bag of drills, and I still have 2 honkin' huge bags, and I'm already on the second case, so I'm like, oof, I wonder how many it's gonna take to like finish this. And I will update you guys whenever I do a whip and chat, because I'm probably gonna work on this because I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. I want to try this one. I also just bought more Mini Made trays. I'm gonna start a kind of like a drill along, but like kind of not, because it's like not necessarily like a specific set amount of time, but there are going to be prizes and stuff. So I'm trying to set that up, and then I ordered quite a few Muni Made trays to have as part of the giveaway. I have some steel like single placer tips that are going to be part of the prizes. I have some diamond paintings I'm going to give away. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm just collecting all of the things I want to like give away as prizes before like I announce it. Also, there's a lot of diamond painting like things going on right now, and I don't want to like overwhelm the system. So I'm thinking of doing it in November. I don't know if there's any specific like drill along or anything in November, but it's going to be called a challenge, because like you can do this even after like the prize section like is over, because it is kind of a challenge, but it's going to be called the Wacky Drills Challenge. And I will do an announcement video probably like a month before I actually start it. I have asked someone if they wanted to co-host with me, but I'm not sure if they're going to, and it's totally cool if they like don't, because like, you know, live your life. But you know, I just thought it'd be cool to like not do it alone. That way I at least have one person doing it with me in case nobody joins in. But yeah, it's called the Wacky Drills Challenge. So if you're still here, or you're watching this on replay and you got to this point, guess what kind of challenge it is, if you can. It's called the Wacky Drills Challenge. Oh, girl, you got a long way to go. Yes, this is a 60-color diamond painting, and I'm on color 21. So yeah. And the canvas size is 115 by 87, I think. It's a big one. I like big boys. I like big boys. Itty bitty boys. Mississippi boys or something like that. Isn't that what I'm saying? Hi, so what painting are you kidding up? I am kidding up a young girl defending herself against arrows. It is the... if you want to check it out on my channel, I have like a full unboxing of it. It is the Homespun Hobby custom unboxing, and it's I ordered it for Summer with the Masters, so this is not like a pre-made kit that you can just order, but yeah, if you want to check that out. I think it's my last video. No, it's the video before last, because I did a mystery diamond painting unboxing. This one has so much static, all of the drills are jumping out. Hi guys, I love your channel and I like to watch your videos. Diamond painting is the best there is. It's an addiction for me. I have too many pictures. Dude, same. I think I have... I know I have a lot. I think my stash is up to 40. I know that's bad. I just started diamond painting on Christmas last like year. So like it's been like a little over 6 months since I've started diamond painting. But I also, okay, I did this with sewing supplies, and the thing is, this is the first time I have adult money in my life, so I've been being crazy with purchasing kits that I love. And now I'm so in love with customs, I'm kind of debating selling a good portion of my like ready-made kits. Like, not because they're bad, just because like I could get so many customs of cool stuff that is specific to me. Plus, I still want that Twilight one I talked about. Thank you, Alley Cat. She said that she saw the unboxing for this painting, which I'm so excited for. But like, I'm nervous because like, what if the colors are off? But that's why I'm kitting it up so early. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, boy. Why you do that to me? I filled it up too much. Oh, yeah. Now I feel bad because I have far too many. And like, I don't have like a ton of small diamond paintings either. I think I have like, most of them are over 50 by 50. I think I have like maybe 5 that are smaller than that. Yeah. I like big painting. Get out of here. Can you guys block this person? Oh my god. Why? That's the that's 3 times now that this has happened in this stream. What the heck? Can y'all not be terrible people, please? Thanks. Thanks very much. Oh my. What in the world? I might end this stream early just because what in the world? I don't know how to. If anybody does YouTube, does anybody know how to block those people? Okay, yeah, I'll have to do that. Because, like, I'm okay with adult language. You can curse, that's fine. But, like, slurs, no. Oh, my. Stop it. Why do people gotta do this? Why do people gotta make things bad? I think they have multiple accounts and they're just switching between them. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go into my settings and look for the blocking words thing. If it comes up one more time, I'm just going to end the live because, like, I don't want to have to deal with that and then just me slamming on the computer like, stop it, stop. Well, people got to be like this. Did your mother drop you? Did your mother not love you as a child? Why you got to be that way? And, like, you had to physically type that. Like, you didn't even just accidentally say it. Like, you know, you can argue that people, like, say it on accident or whatever. You shouldn't, but, like, when you're typing it, you're just doing that to be hateful. That person is on their first life. Thank you so much, Alicat. I did too. That person's on their first life. They have not grown or thought of anything. Wait. Oh no, I did the wrong color. Oops. Whoopsie. Perdóname. What is that? Buddy boy, this is diamond paintings. They are basically paint by numbers with rhinestones. So if you want to understand what they are, you can go ahead and look at other videos on my channel. So these are not lentils or split peas. They are little tiny rhinestones that you put on a canvas that becomes a picture. So if you'd like to see what these are, you can go to my channel. How long does it take you to finish a dime painting? Really, it depends on the size, Maria. So I finished the old shoe house, which is a little bit smaller than this, in about a month, but I was working on other things. So it wasn't like I was only working on that. I was working on a lot of other projects, and then I did a whole different drill along with because Dreamer Designs was doing a spring drill along, and I had stopped working on the old shoe house to work on that. But larger paintings, like 100 like centimeters by something, usually take me around a month if I'm like diamond painting as much as like makes me happy, like, and I'm not rushing. I could probably do it faster because I'm working on because I've been trying to like go a little faster because I want to finish my master's painting of the Sleeping Cardinal before Summer with the Masters ends, because I just want to see if I can. And it ends, I believe, in 2 weeks. So I'm going to try and finish it. I'm like not even halfway done. So fingers crossed. I probably shouldn't work on this until Summer with the Masters ends, but like it's so tempting to switch different projects. But I really do love that painting. The drills are pissing me off. So I've been doing like 3 or 4 sections a day, but it's just been irking me. 24 is not here. I do not see 24. It must be in the other bags. Please be in the other bag, because I will be very upset if it is missing. And I will have to contact people and cry. Just gonna put the stickers on so that I don't skip the place that is yours at. No, I'm not cooking on here, buddy boy. Yes, Francesca, people think stuff like that's funny, and it's like, if that's what your humor is, wow, you must be a really unfunny person. Because like people tell me I'm funny, and I literally don't try. So you have to do that to be funny. You're not funny. But yeah, no, I'm not cooking. What? Is that the same color? Oh, okay. Oh, I put this away. Yeah, okay. It's because it didn't fit. Oh, duh. I literally have such a short attention span. It's ridiculous. Does not look okay. All right. Ooh, there's a lot of trash in this color. I'll show you up close. Look at all that trash. It's just little bits of excess resin. But I will take lots of trash from resin drills if it means they're resin. Yeah, I'm thinking of selling like a lot of my paintings because I'm getting so crazy into customs, and I just keep wanting to get them, but I can't justify it with how much I have in my stash. So I need to figure that out. But I'm not sure like where I should sell them, if I should sell them on my Instagram, because that's like where a decent amount of people are. Where do you source these rhinestones? These rhinestones, so okay, if you buy a kit, usually the rhinestones come with them, but if not, you can buy them from a supplier The resin ones you can only get from China suppliers. I am going to. I said earlier in the stream I'm going to start a small business where I will be selling resin drills in the United States. But if you're not in the United States, you can source them from like online retailers that like are usually made in China. But for the most part, if you buy a diamond painting kit, it comes with all of the diamonds you need for the image. $26. I'm loving these trays so much. Doesn't that sound good? Love that. It's so relaxing. I didn't notice till right now that my music turned off, and I don't know why. It was supposed to be playing royalty-free, what is it called? Classical music, but like, it stopped. Oh, my stickers. No. 20. Okay, 27's not here either. It has to be in the other bag. It has to. If not, I shall cry. I am shedding like a crazy person right now. The heck? The heck? Okay, I think I'm gonna finish the last 3 on this strip because that will be the halfway point, and that'll be probably around the hour and a half mark. So I think that will be a good place to end it because I don't think you guys want me on here for another hour and a half of me just sitting here kidding up like a heathen alone in my room. Right now it's 1:40 a.m. where I am. Pacific Standard Time. It takes me a long time for diamond painting pictures because I always start new pictures. I usually take large pictures from 50 cms. I also do other things, for example, embroidery or beadlery. You're funny, and that's why I love you. I love you. Thank you, Francesca. Yeah, I tend to start a decent amount of product. Okay. There's just a weird piece of resin. It looked like a bug for a second. I was like, not again. Not again, please. Not again. But that's one thing I can't stand about my lives is because I say, and I can't edit it out. It's so irritating to me. But my mind flies away, so thus my brain says, to compensate. But you know, had I not had any mental illnesses, I would have been way too powerful. God had to nerf me somehow. So, yeah. Makes me a little more relatable, a little more helpful to the population. Okay, 2 more colors. Where are you guys from? Like, if you're from a different country, do you spell colors with a U? Like a weird? No, I'm just kidding. Like a non. I don't know what all places do that. I know. I'm pretty sure in France and Canada they use COLOURs instead of COLORs. Here in Germany, it's 10:40 a.m. Wednesday morning. It is 1:42 Wednesday morning here. I very much enjoy your channel. I look forward to thank you, Alley Cat. Y'all are too freaking sweet. Is it nice in Germany? Like, I always see pictures from Germany and it looks beautiful there. Alabama. Oh my, okay. You probably get asked this a lot, but do you like the movie Sweet Home Alabama? That is one of my comfort movies. I love that movie so much. This was a Reese Witherspoon. So now every time I see Alley Cat's name, I'm just gonna keep thinking of Sweet Home Alabama. This is where I'm meant to be. I'm sorry I am the way I am. But yeah, whenever I see like pictures from Germany, I'm like, it's so pretty there. And like, I love a lot of the architecture over there. Architecture. Jeez, Jade. You graduated with a literary fucking arts degree. Sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, I that is such a comfort movie. Such a comfort movie. I have so many comfort movies though. Like there's The Holiday, there's Twilight, there's Forrest Gump is kind of a like strange comfort movie for me, but it's also like makes me sad. It's like I can only watch the like beginning like 3/4 and then I'm like good. Gotta do this like it's a pack of cigarettes. Gotta tap all the tobacco down. I don't smoke. I just have smokers in my family. Okay, last bag. And after this, I'm signing off. So say your goodbyes. Say goodbye to the class. Tell everybody what you learned in school today. You know, I should change the name for... So, okay, I've changed the name of my subscribers, like, twice. So I didn't have a name, and then somebody was like, you should have a name. And then I called, like, I really love Mr. Rogers, and just, like, I love treating everybody like they're your neighbors and just respecting and trying to be as loving and caring as possible to everybody. So for a while, I called my subscribers my neighbors. And then recently, I was calling my subscribers my honeybees. But then I like stopped saying anything. So I don't know if I should even call my subscribers anything or if that's weird. My sister told me it's cringy to like have like a intro and outro. Kind of why I stopped saying it, because she was like, oh, you do that? Oh, I hate when people do that. It's cringy. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll just cry in the corner now. So, okay, let me show you what I've got done. So here is the second container. It has almost the first 2 rows taken up, but 2 of the colors were not in the bag. So I think they're in the other bags because, like I said, there are 2 bags left, and this is a lot of drills. Like I said, this is a big canvas, and then I have the whole other half to do, which I'm like, how many, like, I guess the first colors were like less because there weren't a lot that took up more. Ooh, I will link the containers down below. I also linked them in another video. These, they're on Amazon. You get 3 for $12, I think. So I will add them to the description when this reloads, and you know, a description is possible. But yeah, I really like these containers. I feel like they're very comfortable, like, because you, to open them, you don't have to like flip a thing, because I'm always like breaking my nails and stuff. You just pinch the sides and it pops up. And then it's like pretty flush, so like it doesn't like spill over when you open it, because like you have to have it like at a reasonable amount. So yeah, I am going to log off, and I love you guys. Thank you for being here and keeping me company for the first half of Kidding Up, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. I love you. Be sweet, kind people. and live your best lives. I love you guys. Okay. Bye. Now awkward ending because I don't know how to end it. Bye.